and welcome back to my thingamajigga. So today we're gonna do a little different, okay? Remember a couple days ago when I did that shout out video? Well, I told y'all that I was going to start doing my free writing, okay? So this morning was our first time actually sitting there thinking about it, okay? Since I bought the book, okay? So I did my first write, and let's see. I actually didn't really write like how my sister over there is doing hers. She actually is writing out all her thoughts. It's more like a story type of thing. Whereas though for my first writing, I asked God to send me a topic that He wanted me to discuss with the people. So I sat there for a while, and I came up with the word regeneration. Okay, so y'all know, I had to sit there and I'm thinking like regeneration. Okay, so I didn't know if I really wanted to do that word, but I had got another sign and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do regeneration. All right, so we did it. It's right here. Okay, yes, we did it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, let me get situated. All right, let's get situated. All right. So our word, like I said, is regeneration. Okay. It is a word stemming from the 14th century. Okay. When I first thought about regeneration as our word for our topic today, I thought about generators. That was the first thing that came to my head. Generators, like, you know, when the power go out, you gotta have a little generator box that gives you power. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Okay, I also got about a spiritual charge. Okay, a lot of us are getting a spiritual charge. Okay, and I put in parentheses power. Okay, I also got random picking. Okay, you know how like if you type in your search bar like generator, it comes up like where it's something where they can do a random picking. Okay, so I'm getting like God randomly chooses who He wants to regenerate. Okay, who He wants to give a spiritual charge to, who He wants to give power to. Okay, I also got retrograde, and I got our ascended lunar node. Okay, this is the card I got out for this particular writing. Okay, so according to Webster's, regeneration is a noun. Okay, it means the act of the process of regenerating or being regenerated. It also means spiritual renewal or revival, and a lot of Christians in that religion, they go to revivals. Okay, I never really knew all about it. Anyway, the spiritual meaning for regeneration is a profound transformation of the inner self, often described as rebirth, renewal. Okay, this signifies a shift from a state of spiritual separation or death to a state of spiritual life in connection with God. I have 3 bulletins: spiritual rebirth, renewal of life, and transformation. I felt like this word was perfect once I got to this part. Okay, I felt like this was perfect for us because we're just starting this thingamajigga, and it's all about being born again and doing things different and making changes, and you know that's what transformations is about. That's what having a second chance is about. Having a renewal of life, living in your purpose. Okay, being from the north. Okay, that's what it's all about here. So I thought this was perfect. Let's move on. Y'all know if I'm gonna come to you with anything, it's gonna be some receipts. Okay, I'm gonna have some receipts behind what I'm saying. Okay. So I got some receipts when I did my little research on regeneration. Now, I'm not Christian, but I do like to take things back to Christianity. If I can, I will take it back to Islam, because that's my roots. Okay, that's 2 religions that I have been in. So I like to take what I know and compare it, or if I can get proof from there, then I'll use it. But this particular writing, I got a lot of proof from the Bible. Okay, so according to the Bible, You can find things on regeneration in Ezekiel 36. Okay? Also John 3 and 8. I read both of them. But John 3 and 8 stood out to me. Okay? It says, Jesus, can't even say Jesus, right? Jesus teaches that regeneration is the work of the Holy Spirit, who produces new hearts in the elect. Wow. Okay? So y'all look that up on your own time. Y'all take it how it resonates, okay? But that is our receipts for this writing. Ezekiel 36 and John 3:8. Okay? The difference between regeneration and resurrection, because there is a difference. A lot of people don't know this. Okay? Via the Bible again. The resurrection of the soul from spiritual deadness, being dead in sin and dead to God, is called regeneration. Okay? So do y'all get it? There is a difference, but the difference is in it. You get it? The resurrection of the soul from spiritual deadness, being dead in sin, dead to God, is called regeneration. Regeneration is a work of the Holy Spirit in the soul. That is your hearts and your mind. Okay? Of a person who the Spirit is sent by God in order to give that person spiritual life. Okay? As in a renewal. Okay? A rebirth. So that was that. Today I have the number 5. Okay? With this writing. It talks all about changes, freedom, adventure, versatility. This is a very dynamic energy that we're talking about here. Okay, it means to embrace new experiences. I want to say changes. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. Okay, so I'm gonna pause here. So all the chicken headed hoes that's in the South, we are over here on the thingamajigger. We are focusing on the North. Okay, it came out for us today. It came out for us today. Okay. Yeah. And this is all about spiritual awakening. So if you're probably finding my thingamajigger, you're going through some type of regeneration. Okay? You're picking up the pieces, you're putting yourself back together, and you're starting anew. Okay? That is what I have got for this. Now we are going to pull some cards on this energy. Okay? And we're going to pull them out of my goddess deck, my favorite deck. Okay? When it comes down to regeneration, what do we have here, Holy Spirit? But yeah, that's all that I got for my first writing. I hope y'all proud of me. It took me a long time this morning getting to the facts of things. Okay? I'm going to get one card, and we are going to, there it go right there. And we're going to read it. Okay? We have grief here. Alright, when it comes down to a level up. Alright, secrets revealed. Okay? A lot of secrets are being revealed at this time. And we are starting to pick up the pieces and move on. But it's hard. You know, it's hard. Okay, so that's why we got the grief card out here, number 29. You'll be 29 years old. Okay, 11. This talks all about 1. It talks all about regeneration. Things coming together. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay? Yeah. So here we go. Allah is the word on the card, the name on the card. Y'all see the card? Okay. Yeah, I thought that was a fact. Okay. This is an ancient earth mother. Allah is the foremost Ibago goddess. Allah oversees motherhood, fertility, and the afterlife. After death, humans return to the womb of Allah, replanted in the soul to re-inseminate. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Regeneration. Give spirit your grief. Bawl it out, walk it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, and shed tears. Shed tears. Shred. Okay. Surrender it. You are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal. But grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to heal is to walk through it. Okay? And like I said the other day, A lot of us could have lost somebody, and that's putting us on